everyone, to the Boll podcast, where we go over all video game-based movies directed by the one, the only, Boll. I am your host, Ben, with
The Gamer Jordan.
And on today's episode is the last and final installment of
BloodRayne. We're going to talk about BloodRayne Betrayal because fuck this movie. So, anyway, BloodRayne Betrayal is PS, I believe it came out on the PS3 initially.
Wow.
But it's
just cut my legs out from under.
Yeah, so no, because we both don't want to talk about BloodRayne 3. I thought you would think I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a lot of favors today, and you're not accepting them. So,
wow, which ones?
BloodRayne Betrayal is fucking phenomenal. So it's a. Do you know what a Metroidvania is?
Metroid and Castlevania combined.
All
right, before we get any further.
Oh, okay.
I had no surgery. And I'm higher than fuck.
Yeah.
So I can't be held liable for the shit I want to say.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Good.
And this is all in comedy. I'm going to use our First Amendment until it can just completely goes away. Go ahead, Drew.
Okay. Well, you can still say, you could probably still say all the stuff you normally use the First Amendment for.
But the stuff I want to say?
Maybe.
Okay.
The more you hate, the better. Honestly, we're bringing back hate speech.
Oh, well then I might get on this train. Joking.
Wait.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Drinking while it all burns to the ground. Anyway, we got 4 years of burn it to the ground jokes to do.
It'll get better. It won't.
Maybe if we take the House and Senate. I keep saying we. Maybe if they take back the House and Senate and then just like cock block him at every turn.
Well, I mean, that won't be until his last 2 years.
Right.
But even the Republicans aren't approving his cabinet.
So far.
Yeah.
Anyway.
BloodRayne Betrayal. Jordan, I didn't play it.
Yes.
Trump came in while I was getting my nose fixed, and he went, drill, baby, drill! And that's where I'm at.
Yep. So this game's also on PC. It's so much fun. Oh my god. So, usually Metroidvania games.
Is this the cartoony looking one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, side scroller.
I watched video gameplay footage of it.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday? Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really know what I was looking at. Because I was just trying to come in with something, but I was coming off of really good meds.
Yeah.
Off my IV, and then, yeah.
Yeah. So, again, I'm just going to talk about all the video games, and you're going to talk about all the movies.
I know. Going forward, that's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, especially because at this point, I'm just describing the video game to you.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, yeah. So, a Metroidvania game. In Metroid and Castlevania, you are given a map, and you don't know which route to take. You'll test out a couple. Usually there's like 2 or 3 branches you can go down. Eventually you'll get an item, and then a couple more branches open up for you. And then eventually you can do the whole map.
Okay.
And then you get to the last boss. That's the formula. It's nice and fun. This game has, I think, 5 branches altogether. And there's not a lot of variety. Like, you can't, like, you could go, I think, unless I'm wrong, I think there's like 2 that you can go down initially, and one is the correct choice and one is the wrong choice.
Okay.
And then you get your upgrades, and then you go on.
And it's only on PC?
It's on PC. I believe it came out on PS3 originally.
Okay.
And then I believe you can get it on PS4.
Oh.
And Xbox.
Is this like
one of the Xboxes?
One of the better ones out of the other 2, or
this is the only one I would go back and play again.
Okay.
But this is like turn your brain. This is the Dynasty Warrior of Metroidvania games.
I really want to play the new one that came out.
Origins. It looks so good.
It does.
It does.
I'm
we'll
not
talk about it on the
spending
.5.
$70 though on a
No.
no.
Not on a Dynasty Warriors game.
No.
Anyway, can we talk after I get through Betrayal? Is BloodRayne Betrayal? We need to talk about the pricing of AAA games. But anyway, yeah. So the exploration in this game kind of meh, but that's not why you play this game. Okay. Do you know why you play this game, Ben?
Boobs.
No, I don't think there is boobs. Maybe one of the bosses is kind of... Anyway. There's like 3 or 4 different like hallway areas that you can like get a shit ton of mobs to follow you. And this is like a Dynasty Warrior rules where you are God and these are foot soldiers.
Okay.
And you can get your combo multiplier up to 999. Just... whatever combo you can think of, you'll do it.
Just button mash.
And it's so much fun. It is the most fun. It's so good. It's like snappy and the sound effects are good. And just, what?
Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors? Which one do you prefer?
The Samurai Warriors. But my favorite is Dynasty Warriors Gundam, so.
I love you.
Okay. With that little, like, shink thing. Oh, anyway. Yeah.
And the story is, like, enough to listen to in Samurai Warriors versus Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah. Do you know Dynasty Warriors started as a fighting game?
Yes.
I had no idea. Yeah. Is it good?
Oh, I never played it. The first one I ever played was 3.
Okay, well, if I...
PS1.
You're really low. So, see, you always start out screaming, and then you get super quiet.
So all that screaming put a lot of pressure on my nose. So I'm feeling, like, really great right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tried to do the intro for you, and you were like, no.
I just want you to keep in me being very upset with you for, like, 3 minutes while I finish my pizza.
No.
Yes.
I'm not keeping in the mouth sounds and the everything else. No. Have you ever listened to a podcast and then somebody is making... You get final edit? Have fun.
I just got to figure out how to do it.
Okay.
I tried to on an old episode. I was like clicking and dragging. I'm like, it's not doing anything.
But yeah, so real quick, I want to broach on especially fighting game pricing right now. The base game for Tekken 8 is $70.
Yeah.
And then if you want 2 of the like main core characters, which you do,
$3 to $5 a piece.
It's $80.
Oh.
These are the different editions.
So $5 for each of them.
Yeah, if you want everything, I believe it's $160. But that covers like future DLC. I don't even think it covers.
No, is that just the game, or do you get like all this shit with it?
You might get like a digital art book or something.
Okay, that's fucking stupid. So I gestured to Jordan because I buy a lot of collector's edition stuff, and if you're gonna spend $160 and you don't get something material, then
I better be coming with like a freaking Tears of the Kingdom statue or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
because I got, I'll be on my LOA. Oh, I'm so glad. Assassin's Creed Shadow. It's the last Assassin's Creed game I'm gonna give. Like, it's gonna basically be the final shot. I may not go forward. But I got their collector's edition, and like you get like the hilt of a katana.
People were up in arms about the Assassin's Creed editions.
Yeah,
that's like,
and I got it so. Whatever day it got released, I was on the shitter, and I'm like, all right, I'll just pre-order. And then I went to work that day. I still had to open in my phone, and I refreshed the page because I couldn't remember what I was on. It was sold out. Yeah.
Do you know what? I might have talked about this.
So were the up in arms for bad or good?
Bad, because the price points started, like, if you wanted...
I think it was only $160 or $180.
Right, but, like, the base games, again, were like...
70.
Yeah. It was 70, and then if you wanted any of the DLC, which we don't know if it's going to be good or not yet, if you want to save money, right now is the only time you can save money, and that edition's like $110. You're
gotcha.
You're rolling a $40 dice.
Yeah, but you can always get the Game Pass after.
Yeah, but then it's
reviews.
Then it's $60 instead of $40. So do you roll the dice now or later?
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just really scummy.
Yeah, because the DLC for Valhalla was kind of shitty.
Yeah,
but the DLC for Origins
is just perfect.
It is.
Like, they just hit it so out of the park, and I don't think they knew that they were about to do that, and they capitalized on it really weird. Because then they just made a reskinned Origins, and then it didn't sell as well as Origins. It's still fun as fuck.
Odyssey?
No.
You said
Valhalla.
Yeah, but Odyssey's also part of the new RPG era.
Was it Origins then Odyssey?
Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla.
Oh, interesting.
And then Mirage, but I never played that one.
Odyssey also didn't sell as well as Origins. Valhalla might have, actually.
Oh.
But
I just remember seeing the announcement of Viking Assassins.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And
that's why Black Flag sold so well.
There wasn't enough KY for me. God.
Like, Black Flag was, here's a pirate.
Oh, yeah.
And he's also an assassin.
The sea shanties. Let's do an Assassin's Creed podcast.
We find something we both like.
So we
both don't like things normally.
What do you mean?
When we like something, we're like, this is the best thing.
Yeah.
Ever.
Because I do feel bad you have to play Syndicate.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
I'm getting... I have...
Have you started it?
9 mods at the ready.
No, you gotta play... Oh, you should play... Just...
No. I'm the gamer Jordan. I make the rules, motherfucker.
You make the rules for the game?
Yeah. Anyway, but... What was I going to say? Oh, this is something that really pisses me off about, like, people, especially gamers, but it's not exclusive to gamers. They will get pissed off for a culture or community that isn't pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
So with Assassin's Creed Shadows, there's a black samurai.
Okay.
Historically, there's kind of a black samurai. I believe he was like an apprentice or something. He wasn't a full-fledged samurai.
Yeah.
But people are like, oh, why is he black? Oh my god, that's so insensitive. Why isn't he just Asian?
Well, there's also different regions of Japan where, like, Japanese people are, like, their melatonin's darker.
Right. But, like, it also, who cares?
Yeah,
like, who cares?
It's a fucking video game.
Right. You know,
Ubisoft always gets this. Like, with all their Tom Clancy games, like, they get sued by every country. And the same thing with Far Cry.
Yeah.
Let's do an Ubisoft podcast.
Okay.
I think me and you just need to go through one podcast where we don't want to do a different style podcast.
Okay.
I would love to go through Ubisoft's catalog. I mean, Scott Pilgrim. I mean, think about just Far Cry, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. But anyway.
Tom Clancy.
But do you know who wasn't offended by the Black Samurai?
Black people?
No. Do you know where it sold like fucking hotcakes as soon as the pre-orders went up? Japan. Huh. Japan is like, this is fucking awesome. And we got white people over here going like, that's not historically accurate, pushing up their fucking nerdy glasses. Like, why don't you wait until you see if the people who are supposed to be hurt or annoyed or, God forbid, outraged, let's see if they're doing that. And then if they're not, if they think it's cool, then move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to immediately get angry when you see something you're not used to.
It's white guilt.
It's not, though.
Well, no, but they're like preemptively calling it bad before anyone else is.
Yeah, and I don't even know what team they were playing for. Are these the racist people? Or are these like...
It's young white people who are so afraid to repeat a joke that they heard that they thought was funny or anything like that. Like they're so... The worst thing that could ever be told to them is, oh, that was a little racist. And like, even if you didn't mean anything by it, like that to them, they would unalive themselves. They would fucking kill themselves over that shit.
I will say it is getting interesting. My generation has a problem of like, we don't let people apologize, and we really need to fix that and quick.
I don't,
because it's getting to the point nobody's apologizing, and then they're doubling down, and then they go and then they grift.
Can I say one thing?
What the fuck?
that it's probably top of my head, it's like the best thing I can think of with your generation, and maybe a little younger than you. And when they tried to cancel Eminem.
Why did they try to cancel him?
Because of his songs.
Okay.
You can't cancel someone who legitimately gives zero fucks.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Especially when even black people are like, this is the best guy
Yes.
at this thing.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't remember Eminem going like, no, this is only for white people now. Like, he's always very much like, yeah, black people started it.
Yeah.
I practiced a lot and I got really good at it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not like an Elvis thing where it's like, I came up with all of this.
No, and he just stole it all.
Yeah, I just fucking took it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that scenario. Yeah, it's just, it's weird, man. I don't know. But like, I'm just going to default to like, you're fine until you're hurting somebody. And then I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
And that's just what everybody should do.
Well,
That's just what everybody should do.
Calling back really quick to Elon giving a Roman salute.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could hear the quote unquote in that.
Yeah.
But somehow that's not offensive to someone who supports Elon or Trump or the party.
Right.
Or Nazis.
Right.
But when Trump is in the surgery room and he's drilling in my face because he thinks there's going to be oil in there.
Yeah.
Somehow wearing a mask is offensive to these people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because my wife, who is going to have a surgery soon, has to wear a mask so she doesn't get sick, and then the thing gets postponed.
Right.
And I'm going to assume, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, this far right leaning fucktard called her a stupid fucking libtard.
Yeah.
So how is wearing a mask
Hurting
offensive?
you? Yeah. I don't know.
But yet, so you'll call a left leaning person sheep for wearing a mask, but you defending a Nazi,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah. Well, facts are partisan now. I don't know if you know this. This is a real thing.
Yeah, but
Literal facts are like unconstitutional now. So when you wear a mask to protect yourself from getting sick, you shouldn't do that. That doesn't actually help you. That hurts you.
My brain.
But I don't know. I want to ask him. I want to be like, if a surgeon has 6 hands inside you, do you want everybody in that room wearing a mask? Because I do.
Yeah.
What if what if one of them has to cough? You know, like what?
Yeah.
But I guess coughing, it doesn't make you sick anymore either. I don't understand. Their logic isn't logicking. This used to be the party of logic, of common sense.
Yeah.
What happened?
Trump. Trump.
I don't get it. I don't.
But then the ones who don't want any oversight or any freedoms taken away, and then you got
Yeah.
Bush, who did the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, pedophiles should not be the only people afraid of the government reading your emails.
Yeah.
It should be all of us.
Yeah.
But it's for the better good. That's not the point. That's not the point, that they're going to find a terrorist that they cultivated.
Right.
Or, you're going to use another word, where they specifically target a retarded Muslim, give them a Muslim-looking person, a Middle Eastern-looking person, give them bombs, and then have them walk into a mosque.
Right.
The CIA did that.
Yeah.
I wish my hand and face gestures could be shown audibly.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, man.
Jordan, you ready to see some zombie Nazis? This is a perfect time for this episode, honestly. It is. Think about it.
So the artwork in Betrayal is also really good, and like, I just think you should really give it a shot. And you know, it's not that serious of a game. And I don't know how to prolong it. It's such a short game. Fuck. All right, let's talk about the Third Reich.
All
What
right.
the fuck? Oof, Boll, you had it. You had it in the bag, man. Man, you got it. You had it. You reeled us in. We were so far out to sea. We were gone. We were never coming back. We were looking down the barrel at whales in the middle of the fucking trench. Okay,
But George, whales.
we were out to pasture, and you reeled us back in. You hooked us right back in because Far Cry was so fucking good. My guy, what the fuck happened?
Far Cry.
Stop writing. Stop. What? I know you're doing it right now. You are listening to this podcast and you're like trying to get ideas for your fucking Army Hammer movie, which I'm so excited about, and I'm gonna watch it. Okay,
But he's writing it.
I know. I need you
To put the
Miss
pencil down.
Dr. Boll. Dr. Boll. You have a doctorate. We know you can write. You have a doctorate. You cannot write scripts. My guy, please put the pen down. Just put it down. Pick up the camera. You're good at that. You're really good at that. You're good at shots, man. Man, you're so good at them. Hire somebody else for the dialogue parts. You're not good at that either. But the shots, the actual like shots, you're good at that. Just stick with that. Put the pen down. I feel like I'm talking somebody off of a cliff.
You are.
Just let. You know what?
Because Far Cry was so good.
$1 million idea. $1 million. Army Hammer.
Pick up the pencil.
Little crazy. Little kooky. Might be a
Allegedly.
little fun to have him write it. Just saying, he might have a little bit more experience.
Oh my god, I have an idea.
He might know how to talk like a human. Like, just give him a shot. See what happens. And then just pick up the camera. Okay? And don't, for the love of God, please. I know there's a set. I know you have it. With fucking jail bars. Burn it. Just burn it. Just
We should have instead of doing a boom,
you love explosions. Oh, here you go.
blow up a jail.
Just you don't even have to like justify it. Just show the inside of a jail, which you'll cream your jeans over that because you love jail cell scenes. And then you can have your big ass explosion that doesn't make any sense. Okay? And it'll be fun. It'll be like, ooh, a big explosion. Oh, that looks like a Michael Bay movie. And then we can go right back in to like the Dark Knight bullshit. Okay? I'm with you. My same team on this movie. Not overall, but on this movie. I can consult for free. I know I'm gonna have to watch it, so I want it to be good. Please, I know you can.
You've done it. You've proved it.
Okay.
It's just. Do you feel better?
No, I got my anxiety more up just thinking about it.
All right, we shouldn't have done a boob counter. We should
Yeah.
jail cell counter.
So yeah.
Okay,
Boo counter did go up in this movie though.
boob counter went up.
Yeah.
I think I did add that because we're almost at 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jail cells, House of the Dead.
Yep.
There was.
Was there not?
I don't remember them ever being in a jail and having to break out.
There's a cop. I feel like there's maybe her. Does she have a police cruiser? The boat?
House of the Dead.
The boat. Her boat?
No one was in a jail as far as I can remember.
They're in a crypt. I'm going to count it.
Okay. Half? Okay, all right. I'll give you the full one. Because you're going through something right now. And I'm worried. I'm worried. All right. How Alone in the Dark. There kind of is a crypt in that one too.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't.
How about jail cells / crypts?
Okay. But that's not even like a real crypt. That's just like a graveyard thing. I'm gonna say no on Alone in the Dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, after Alone in the Dark was BloodRayne.
Yeah. There are multiple in that one. At least 2.
Gotcha. BloodRayne 2. Yes. But they just did. I mean, that scene was long.
We'll go ahead and give it 2 points.
Okay. We are already at 6.
Yeah.
What was after Postal?
Postal. Is there one in Postal?
There's the God Shelter.
Yes, he locks himself into like the bunker thing. I'm counting that.
Okay.
It might be gay.
I love that scene. He gets shot, touches a boob. I'm bi.
Yeah.
Oh, such bad 90s comedy. Okay. Postal. What was that?
Ooh, sorry.
What was after BloodRayne 1, BloodRayne 2, House of the Dead?
Oh, In the Name of the King. Yes, in the palace, right? In the castle?
There's a crypt in that one.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
There so is, yeah.
What was the other movie we watched?
I know.
BloodRayne 3.
Yeah. This has 3? Are we counting the truck one as one?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Okay. So yeah, then there's 3.
Oh, my God. Okay. House of the Dead, Alone in the Dark, BloodRayne 1 and 2, Postal,
In the Name of the King.
Name of the King,
BloodRayne 3.
Far Cry. Jesus.
Oh, Far Cry, yeah.
Yeah, Far Cry has, because all those inmates are in.
Yeah, like her uncle has to like fight Jack in a jail cell.
So, 2? Because we'll count the ones that
Yeah, well,
that the white supremacists are in.
yeah, we'll say 2.
Okay. We have one less jail cell or crypt scene than a boob.
This is what I mean, man. Flash the camera. Get rid of the bars. Just you're a white guy. You're not good at dropping bars, okay? And that's okay. It's okay. Say again on this movie. Same team. We can be on the same team. Okay.
Let's bring back Army Hammer.
My wife is also so excited for this.
For that movie?
Yeah.
He's filming it right now.
Yeah, she was like, Variety did an article?
Oh shit. I really don't even know what the movie's about, The Dark Knight, because I'm listening to his podcast.
It seems like another Rampage movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Rampage suit, so
Okay.
I'm assuming it's another Rampage movie.
Army Hammer.
Let's do another mass shooting movie. That'll be fun.
Hey, we'll get to Rampage sometime.
Yep.
Yeah. He seems so happy. All right. Jordan, BloodRayne, The Third Reich. Let's just start off by saying this movie is 1 hour and 19 minutes long.
With credits, yeah.
With credits.
Now we're in 11 minutes of runtime from opening credits to the start of the credits. Because I didn't stick around to the end of the credits because you said there was no scene. So.
No, I only did that for Far Cry.
Oh, fuck me. No.
Hold on. We're going to take a break.
No.
All right, we are back. We watched the credits.
It's so loud again.
And, well, we'll touch on that when we get to the end of the review.
Okay.
Because, Jordan, that was interesting.
That was something else.
All right, starting this movie. I got flashback equals Hitler.
Yep.
And the intro actually had, like, voiceover versus BloodRayne 2, where we just saw still shots of Western photos of people building railroads. Let's see. My notes are all over the place. I'm gonna be snuffly.
I gotta be super honest. You never play the games. I only have watched this movie.
That's fine.
It's just,
And I do play the games.
I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PC, which is beautiful and gorgeous, and oh my god, it's life changing. And it's so much fun. And then on my little phone screen, I was watching this fucking thing.
Okay. So, how many movies has he done that they have or talk about Germany?
All of them.
I think that's actually true.
Yeah.
Very long train ride.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, God.
This movie. Okay, so this movie is a hour and 10 minutes. What is that? That's 70 minutes.
Well, 5 minutes of it was just the train ride to the gas chamber.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
So, like,
fucking gas me now.
there's 30 minutes of jail scenes. So what do we got left? We got...
Well, no, because right after the train scene, we go to the jail.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Altogether, we got 30 minutes of jail cells.
But the guy in the jail is from the second movie.
Yeah. And, like, his son or cousin or brother or something, that's the guy who literally didn't act.
Oh.
This movie. He just went... Even at the end, he's dying. I just gave a blank face because that's all the guy does. At the end of this movie, he is dying on the ground. And a guy comes up to, like, finish the job and shoot him in the head or whatever. And he just goes, and he's still giving the blank face, looks up. And that's it. And then the two main actors didn't even know if he was supposed to be alive or dead in the scene because they went over and the guy has to say, "It's okay. I'll be all right." And then he closes his eyes. That's the only acting he does in this movie, and it's not that good. Anyway,
Did you
wild.
Did you have anything from like the first fight scene? Because the Jewish what are they called? Like the guys who attacked the
Nazis?
Yeah, just like a rebellion.
The Allied forces.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
You told me to come up with something. I came up with something. Was it the Allies or
I just thought it was like a Jewish resistance group.
what team were we on? Are we the Allies?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
are you sure?
We used to be.
Okay.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm sad.
Do you think Italy would jump back on board? Because at least we get pasta when we're killing all the brown people.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to be able to have any tacos.
If I don't get any fucking
Or
angel
rice.
hair, I will straight up start a resistance group.
I think I'm just going to off myself. So, that's always an option.
Can we finish season 1 first?
We'll see.
Okay. So
I don't know, I don't know. Trump? Can we finish season 1?
Yeah, that's true. Trump, if you're listening. Ooh, Boll is.
Oh, and we love him for it.
All right, so
and seriously, Dr. Boll, please give us a call.
we would love to talk about Far Cry.
No. We would love to be consultants
Oh, gotcha.
on your new breakout masterpiece. It's going to be huge.
Do you know the first movie that we're gonna have to watch after these 10? Do you know what the title is called?
Hang on. Let me think about this. Let me think.
Germany's in the
about
title.
This. Okay. Let me
Let me pull it up so I don't get it wrong. So you keep on guessing and thinking.
Let me think.
Haven't even talked about the first fight scene yet.
I really got nothing. I was trying to make a stupid joke and I'm coming out so short.
I believe it's called Deep Fried German Movie.
Oh my god. What was his doctorate in?
Literature.
English is not his first language.
The remote's right there.
Right there? Okay.
Oh my god, my phone just... I typed in Boll, go down to Wikipedia, and it says you visit often. God damn it.
Anyway, so...
German fried movie.
Oh, German
Directed, written, produced, and acted in. That was his first movie in 1991.
He was just a baby.
Okay, so the first scene... so the Allied forces, or the resistance group, attacks the Nazis with all the Jews on
The good Germans.
on the train. Oh, okay, good Germans. Rain shows up. She's not affiliated with them. There's a fight. Rain doesn't know how to fight in this movie, just like she didn't know how to fight.
No, she grabs him, and then she, in the longest, slowest, drawn-out way possible, always slashes everybody's gut.
And there's a lot of pushing. She pushes a lot.
She does. Yeah, that's what I mean. She grabs him. She pushes him a little bit, and then she slash.
Okay.
That's every fight scene in this movie.
But this is like the most basic, I guess, the most important part of the movie, because she gets blood in a German general's mouth,
Yep.
and
then the scientist wants her blood too. That's how we get the second jail scene.
yeah.
So it's very important.
But the leader,
and then the scientist guy is the skipper from House of the Dead.
oh yeah, he is. So is this the same actual character? Like, he fled Nazi Germany?
Yeah, he got the Nazi zombie
Yeah.
guy. Oh wait, no. So it was before, because this movie takes place
Yeah.
before, unless they time skipped, which
So the
or
doctor
time traveled.
The doctor became a skipper,
Yeah,
and then somehow we got to explain
and then Hitler.
how the guy from the second BloodRayne
Oh.
didn't age and went from the Wild West to joining
Yeah,
the German resistance group.
but he's also not a vampire.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they kind of made it like he knew Rain.
Yes.
So how old would he have been? Because the Wild West era, because that movie was from 1890. So that's at least 50 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks really good for 78 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he yelled the whole entire movie.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Well, it's to make up for the other guy just giving you the blank stare right into the camera, wishing for death. He's like, another Nazi? Probably not going to shoot me.
So
He's
after
just wishing somebody will shoot him.
wishing someone would shoot him. After the
So he could
battle,
leave the movie.
Rain's like at their hideout, and then I wrote this down. He burned the blood.
Yes.
Oh, and then the hat that she's wearing throughout most of that movie made me uncontrollably
My brain is going
mad.
into protection mode.
Do you remember her hat?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
We should watch this movie.
until you fucking said it.
okay.
It's a fucking little fucking.
Will you stop snapping that? You do that when you get frustrated with the movie.
I'm
Because if
sorry.
you listen back,
I'm sorry. I
do have this. Doctor to skipper, Nazi doctors, never catching a break.
and
This
the
actual-
tapping that one time, I didn't have my phone in this part of the case. That tapping last time was your fucking little keychain thing.
You sure?
I swear.
Okay. But this actor, I've only ever seen him in either an Adam Sandler movie or an Uwe Boll movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wish I knew his name. Reigns. Oh my God. All right. So this is what Ben's brain does.
I love that you are actually taking over for the movie. This is
There's
great
a
because
scene-
I don't know what scenes connect to which,
I don't either.
and it just.
But there's a scene that shows Reigns sleeping in an attic, and I just went,
Oh yeah.
really? And Frank? I've got a crush on Hans. All right. Sorry. Oh, doctors.
Why also okay, this scientist guy like finds out that her blood makes people go like fucking berserk mode, whatever. They don't turn into vampires. They just get like roided out.
No. Because when she turns like that general guy, he can turn other people.
I thought it was she bit him though. Did she not?
The general?
Yeah.
No, she got blood in his mouth.
But the next scene, she's like wiping blood from her mouth. I thought she bit him.
Oh, maybe she did.
I thought that was the point.
I just remember a flash scene where it showed like her blood got in his mouth. But he's a Dilfear because he can be out in the sun.
Right, because of her blood.
Yes. And then he turned other people.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he was like the only vampire that got turned.
I think I know what the problem is with these three movies.
Okay.
Vampires are just a basic thing.
Yes. But this one, I will say the vampire aspect, it did feel like these vampires could have at least been in the background, definitely never had a line in Underworld.
Yes.
So that was fun. They had at least like the vibes were correct for vampire.
Gotcha.
It wasn't correct for good movie.
No.
But
I just hate
vampire part was
I just hate that
close.
Like everyone knows vampires exist and they're just not. I mean, for them to survive, they have to drink your blood.
Yeah. Also, the only sex that can happen in any Uwe movie, I have found out, we have to see the start of the sex scene. Otherwise, if you're having sex in an Uwe movie, somebody will come into the room and fuck it up for you. And I don't know why, because there's the two girls that are having sex with the dude, and then Rain comes in and breaks it up. It's a like shot for shot remake of the fucking meatloaf scene from the first one.
Oh my god.
And I just why?
You've got to watch it from the beginning. Okay. I don't know. It's Uwe Boll.
Yeah.
I'm just so disappointed in him.
Yeah, like even that even happened in Postal.
He did so well with Far Cry.
We're like catching people in the act.
Yeah, doctor says vampires basic fact. So BloodRayne universe, vampires are not special. They're all just basic bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is just a lot of like, oh, guess that guy was a vampire.
Yep. And then I got this. Uwe Boll is back to his quick cuts again. So I wrote this out this way. We go from brothel to a chess match.
Also, is Hitler a vampire? Is that why
they're trying to make him a vampire?
Her blood? Got it. Got it. Okay, I guess there were a lot
in this segment, and this all happened within, I'm going to say, 2 minutes. Go from someone talking at a brothel to someone playing chess to back to the brothel talking, then to the sex scene because my note says womb raider, and then we go back to the doctor. Then we go back to the brothel.
Yes.
And then I believe jail cell.
Yes. Then we're back to the jails. Yep.
All within 2.5 minutes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then why the sex scene? And then so the whistleblower thought Rain was of interest. I was confused on that because so the lady who goes to the general, and my only thing was because she's sleeping with a woman, and how did she know that they were looking for Rain? I did not get any of that.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Because like as soon as Rain starts having sex with that woman,
yeah,
then that girl who ends up becoming a vampire goes to the general.
Yeah.
How did she know? Because they had just announced in that.
I mean, they are Nazis. Are they allowed to be gay?
Good point. But within all of those, like
that
brothel,
feels very
chest,
succubus behavior.
Brothel, chest, brothel, womb raider, doctor, brothel, and jail. They had just started to look for Rain.
Yes.
And then she goes to the general and says, I found her.
Yep.
There's not a poster. There's what? What?
Telegram, maybe? How did Nazis communicate? Radios? They have radio towers.
I don't know.
Like, be on the lookout for girls who's really horny for girls.
but they always give their heart out to people.
It's true.
Yeah. Got to keep on making jokes of it. It'll get funnier. Uwe Boll likes to put jail cells in his movie.
Yeah.
All bad movies we have watched have creepy, horny doctors
Yeah.
or scientists.
Yeah.
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 I think we know how to write the perfect bad movie. Jail cells?
Boll is writing it right now, and that's why I need him to put it down.
Put the pencil down. Actually, he doesn't use a pencil.
I was about to
because
say.
you can erase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't no way he's writing it with a pencil.
Permanent marker.
Yeah.
Just like how all those
Or a typewriter.
Just like how all those executive orders were
He
signed
would be
with.
okay. He would be like pretentious to have like an old school typewriter.
Oh, I have this written down. So another cutscene to the resistance group somehow reigns with them. This is really gonna sound like we didn't watch the movie, but this movie has a very simple plot. Reign hates Nazis.
Yes.
She wants to kill Nazis.
Yes.
She's
Nazis want her blood.
She's very bad at killing Nazis.
Yes.
Just go with that.
And then the Nazis want her blood. Okay, movie.
Yes.
And then that's kind of the whole movie. And then at the end they get into a truck and then they do like a road trip thing to go kill Nazis. And then she's still not really good at killing Nazis. She doesn't even kill the scientist guy. Also, every fight scene in this movie does the thing of like, I'm like, okay, so let's say I'm a Nazi. Okay.
You said it.
Thanks. Now we'll get the interview with Boll.
There you go.
Anyway.
Allegedly.
So yeah, anyway, so let's say I'm one of the vampire Nazi guys. One of Rain's friends is gonna come up to me and fight me, and then I'm gonna kill that guy. And then after I kill that guy, one other guy is gonna come up to me, and then I'm gonna kill that guy. And then one other guy is gonna come up to me, and then I'm gonna kill that guy. When there's like 5 people just like in line waiting, instead of just killing the one guy,
yeah,
they all take turns. It's really egregious at the end. Like Rain comes up for the like last showdown. She was waiting in line. Like 2 other people had to lose their fights.
Okay.
And she also let the scientist get away. Another guy has to shoot the scientist because she watches him run into the woods and goes, what? Why? What?
All right.
The fuck, Rain?
So somehow Rain isn't captured by the general that she turned because of the whistleblower. She's back with the guy from the second movie.
Yes.
And I just have written down, why are we yelling? And Rain says, I want to sharpen my blades. I'm sick of killing Nazis. So,
and there is a spit roast joke in here too.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, like after one of the fights, like she's like, "Yeah, I'm so sick of like killing all these Nazis," and then the guy from the second one goes like, "Well, you're like, wow, I can't believe you killed that one guy," and she's like, "Yeah, I got fucking spit roasted," and I was like, "What?"
Oh,
so you're not sick of killing Nazis? Because you really liked that part.
Oh my god.
Or maybe she really wants like a strap on so she can do some spit roasting.
I just have a bad little
Sorry, I tried
here.
to spit roast your mom. What's up?
Meth wasn't Nazis' downfall, it was being a vampire.
Oh yeah.
Do you know why they got that code breaker lady? Do you know why? You are looking at me like you didn't even know there was a code breaker.
From
the bar, I believe.
Enigma? Oh, I was thinking Imitation Game.
No, I'm talking about BloodRayne the Third Reich.
I was thinking real Nazis.
No. There's the blonde girl.
I'm dealing with too many Nazis in my life. I can't keep them all straight.
There's a blonde girl at a bar. And...
Yes, okay.
Do you know why they went and got her?
No.
Okay, I don't either.
Okay.
I just know she gets captured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she dies.
Yep.
Yeah, what was the point of her?
So after they like get into contact with the
guess because it's Nazis, they always have to have some sort of code breaker.
Who fucking knows? I don't even think Boll knew. So after
Put the pen down. Put the pen down.
That's the only thing I'm going to put in the description for this episode is put the pen down. So after Rain and the guy who is from the second movie, and he's in all 3 Rampage movies that we're gonna watch.
Yep.
Brandon Fletcher.
Sure.
Oh my god! So I was watching this movie before work. I couldn't finish it, so I finished it on my phone at work.
Gross.
And for some reason, this website popped up in my brain, and I went, "Does Uwe Boll have a cameo?"
Does he?
No.
Oh.
I really wish he did.
Uwe Boll.
Get a
if
cameo.
you want to make a solid $10.
Oh, he would charge hundreds.
If you want to make a solid $10.
I would pay $200 for an Uwe Boll, make him say what I want to say,
Oh, you know what?
and then we'd have it in the podcast.
If you want to make a solid $300, I'll chip in $100.
Okay.
If you want to make a solid $300, because I know you're writing the Army Hammer movie and it's going to flop. So if you need to recoup some of that cost,
we will just send you 3 Benjamins, no tax.
Yeah. We'll even what's the exchange rate for what do they have in Germany? Francs. That's France. That's old school France. But anyway, we'll even do the exchange rate to make sure you actually get $300 worth. Yeah, make a cameo, or just send us a video. We'll send you a script. Just get in touch, man. We know you're following us. We know. We saw on the Nazi website. We're on there.
So I want to. God, that is the Nazi website. Oh, what does it say about me that we're actually doing kind of well on the Nazi website?
We're also doing really well with women, so
yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know either. I just
we have more
ladies. Talk to your men. They need help. Actually, don't talk to your men. We'll talk to your men for you. You're not safe.
So we have more countries.
We have more. Yeah, more than the U.S. and Germany. Good job, Ben. That's day one is social studies.
We have more countries that are listening to our podcast.
Oh.
We have a total of 10.
What the fuck?
Hold on. 2 of which
VPNs.
2 of which were the axes of power.
We got Italy in there?
Japan.
Oh.
Japan and Germany.
Who the fuck? There is somebody using a VPN somewhere.
Russia. No, because mine's in Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were the Canadian listening to our podcast.
Of recent, because I just got a VPN.
Oh. Who'd you go with? Was it for TikTok?
Nord? Porn. All right.
Oh, that's right.
So after the code breaker, I really want to talk about this because there's a random fight in the street,
Yeah.
and it has no bearing, no consequence, no meaning, no nothing.
Yeah.
She just fights 2 or 3 guys and
Yep.
then just keeps on walking.
Yep.
Why?
To do the slash thing.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Ben, also this movie has that really egregious intestine thing where it just kind of looks like brown sausages coming out of people. Yeah. Uwe Boll. Dr. Boll. You know how intestines look like. You've done gore before. And it looked
Yeah. Remember Casper?
good.
From House of the Dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, remember Casper? Remember the movie we just watched before this? Maybe you shot it after this. I don't know. But you remember Far Cry with the fence scene? Dude, solid. What the fuck happened with this fucking vampire movie? My guy, put the pen down. You're not good at this. Anyway, I just...
Yeah, I got it here. The movie plot is super simple. Why does Uwe Boll make it complicated? And then he makes it complicated and then it seems like by minute 43 he's like, wait, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then he looks around. Oh, swastikas. Okay. All right, I know what to do. I'll just think off the top of my head. Oh my god.
I know. Why do you have to try to overcomplicate a plot? Fast and the Furious is about a group of people who want to drive their cars really fast.
Family.
And another no, I'm talking about the first Fast and the Furious.
Family.
A group of people want to drive cars super fast, and another group of people are stealing DVD players.
God, the first one's so fucking good.
It's so good.
Have we decided what our... Nah, we'll talk about that later. So Rain has a nightmare of Hitler. Hitler and his facial hair.
Yes.
I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously the Siegheim
Yep.
is pretty iconic with Nazis. So
Yep.
so if we go
Probably shouldn't do it towards the American flag.
twice.
No, the first one was to the crowd,
Oh, okay.
and then he turns around and does it to the flag.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so
No. Now
me
I'm
get
on
this
it.
out.
No. Now I'm on it. I want to take the flag back. They don't get it anymore.
They don't get it anymore?
They don't. They need to tell me when Hawaii was added to the states in order to keep their flag.
Okay.
They can't tell me.
I couldn't give you an exact date, but I have a probably close guess.
Then you don't get your flag either.
70s? Yeah? 79.
I
72.
actually don't know.
Oh, so you don't get the flag.
I don't care. But I'm sick of them parading that fucking flag around. Acting like they give a shit on whatever it is,
Yes.
whatever it means. Like, stop.
I know.
Don't fucking tread on me. We have freedom of speech. I can burn it in front of you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, get over it. Also, if you're going to care about it, you got to care about everybody in the fucking country. You can't just not care about California burning to the fucking ground. Yeah. You fucking... Why?
Can
what
we talk about another
happened?
Can we talk about another thing from that day? They don't deserve that flag because when they were singing the national anthem, he didn't have his hand over his heart. He was saluting.
Cool.
He also, when he took the oath, didn't
Cool.
put his hand on the Bible.
Yeah. Well, that's a fire hazard. That's been all the jokes. They had to move it inside, and so they couldn't have him put his hand on.
Get off these drugs because it was about a solid 1.5 seconds. I did not get that joke.
Yeah, that's been the joke everywhere. I'm pretty sure that was even on one of the night shows.
Yeah,
but
his wife was holding it too. That's a fire hazard.
Yeah, right. But they had to move it inside, and it was definitely going to catch on fire if he touched it. So, like, there was already too many people in the building. We couldn't have this extra fire hazard.
She was just warming it up by basically just repeating that she doesn't care about any of the fucking kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so random fight in the street. Okay, so I want to talk about... All right, we're going to go back. So, Siegheim.
59. I was off.
I was off. So, Siegheim...
Yep.
...is a Nazi thing.
Yep.
So, if they don't want to claim that what Elon did was a Nazi salute, then they need to shave their mustache to a Hitler stash.
Yeah.
Because who else has facial hair like that?
Right.
And can we talk about that? What made him decide that facial hairstyle?
I don't know.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll be the Zan, motherfucker.
I think
Like,
it's a
what?
German thing. I'm sure it was in style for the time. Because, like, what's his name? Stalin also had kind of one of those. It was just a little longer.
Soviet Union?
Yeah.
Oh, he had a full stash.
It was a little bit longer, but at some point it did look similar to Hitler's. Yeah.
The tracker thought he bit him on the back of... Oh. So, there's a scene...
Oh, no. We're done. I told you the end of the movie.
Well,
Let's just move on.
Jordan, I don't have much. Just so there's a scene where the German general bites someone, but like he's called the Tracker, which I don't know why they got the Tracker to track down Rain, but he bit him on the back of the neck. It bugged me.
Okay.
But then where it showed he got bit was on the side of the neck where a vampire usually bites you.
Yeah.
Can we imagine being... Oh my God. Can you imagine... Well, hey, I'll bring this up now. Can you imagine being one of the actors and wearing Nazi style clothes? And I guess a lot of people can. Thanks, Hugo Boss, for making a nice looking uniform. Cut from the Tracker to Rain on rooftop. These three movies to me are his worst. Yeah.
We don't know.
And they just keep on getting worse and
In
worse.
the Name of the King
could
be the king.
We'll
see.
Watching In the Name of the King, I had a hard time watching it, but then talking about it with you made me love it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like
A man with spirit eyes. Oh my god.
Rooftop fight.
Oh, what fun. A man with spirit eyes.
Yeah, rooftop fight.
love
Why
that.
is this happening?
I forgot about the rooftop fight.
Yeah.
Oh
But
no.
then the Brendan Fletcher guy, the
Yeah.
Rampage guy, again, he comes on screen and he's just yelling, "You're giving up your position, dude. There's Nazis everywhere."
You cannot see the Nazis.
Oh, did you
My
notice?
favorite joke for Nazis is not being able to see. Just a bunch of blind people is very funny to me.
I mean, they aren't
And
they?
I know that might make me ableist, and I'm sorry,
no,
but that's very funny.
But they are kind of blind.
Yes, they're
Socially.
metaphorically blind.
Socially, they're blind.
Yeah.
Did you notice that every fight scene was scored the exact same? He played
Yes.
the exact same music.
Yes. He even played it at the credits and the menu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we got to get to that
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
after credit scene.
Yep.
Why is this guy always yelling? Rain doesn't know. Oh, so there's a scene where they show Rain sharpening her blade. Jordan, have you ever sharpened a knife before?
Yes.
Okay. What was she doing?
She was dulling it.
Oh,
The fuck.
She grabbed a stone
She was
from the ground.
Yes.
And just, oh my god.
It's just scratching the shit out of it. A and B. By the time she would have been done with that, it would have as soon as she went to go slash anything with it, I feel like it would have fallen apart. If not, it would have not slashed anything.
No.
So.
Oh yeah. So another jail cell scene. So the whistleblower, she got turned a while back, but these vampires in the third one are so hot and horny in this movie.
Yes.
Oh, Oh, cool! Another fight scene in the dark. What the fuck's happening? When they go to the trap, when Rain is told it's a trap in the barn. It was like a barn. And the Nazis come in. Okay, you didn't see that. Rain walks straight into a trap.
Sephiroth was probably on my screen. And when
jacking
Sephiroth is on screen. No, when Tifa's on screen. No, actually. Man, who do I jack it for in Final Fantasy VII? Zach, probably. Zach Fair.
Okay.
He's just...
I've got like 4 more things.
He's my dream
Okay.
boat.
So,
But Tifa is... she's hot for sure, but she's not
Rain
like... She's just my favorite
and
character.
her squad
Because she's like
go
really
into
relatable
the
and like
barn
believable.
that's a
And like...
trap.
Small town
And
person moves to a big
she-
city. Like, that's cool. We like her. We love her for that.
The
And she also
Nazis
takes care
fight
of
everyone.
orphans.
The fights
She
in the
feeds
dark.
everybody. She cares about the
Boll's not
environment.
greatest at
She's
doing
great.
fight scenes, but in the dark, I guess he can hide the fact that he doesn't know how to do a fight scene. Yep, another Uwe Boll jail scene. We got B.O. Blood. Why did I write B.O. Blood? Oh, it was either Rain or the German general bit someone in the armpit. This Nazi general does not know how to be a vampire. He bit a guy in the back of the neck, and then someone got bit in the armpit.
It's true.
Did they fuck in the truck? So I wrote that.
I remember the armpit scene because I was like, this guy has a fetish.
I think she was hanging upside down.
Like, yeah.
So
Anyway.
I wrote this down. Did they fuck in the truck? And by the time I did the K and I did a little period, I look up. They're fucking in the truck.
Yes.
Main bad guy took a shot of fireball.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know what I was referencing.
But that truck gets its fucking worth. Also, there's horses again in this movie. In Nazi Germany, they're riding around with horses.
Oh God.
Uwe Boll, my guy.
So
You don't need horses in every movie.
what's your
I love calling him my guy.
my guy? What's your opinion about that? The last fight scene on the road.
I already described it. What do you want? What do you want from
So
me?
fucking boring.
It is. That's what I mean. Like, it's the last guy, and they're all taking turns dying to him until Rain shows up because she was just waiting in line going, like, he's got to get a kill count to at least 5. All right, that's 1, 2. Oh, there goes the scientist. 3. Man, dude, just die. Okay, 4. No, all right, I'll just I kind of like that guy. I guess I'll step in so he doesn't shoot him in the face. Like, what? Why? Just fucking, what the fuck are you doing? Because she didn't catch anybody.
She,
And then she does cave his head in with a stone.
and yells, motherfucker.
There's a lot of rocks in this movie.
There's a lot of rocks in this
Like-
movie. So then they do so that ends, and then they do like cuts, like they're going into some place. Like they're going.
We still got work to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. She says that, by the way.
Hold on.
They're wrapping up the movie, and then
No,
she
no.
goes,
Don't say. Don't.
we still got work to do.
Okay. But
I know.
when they get out of the truck.
Yeah.
Guten Tag, motherfuckers.
Couldn't have had that earlier to start having fun with the movie.
I know.
I feel like that's when we would have started having fun with the movie. And but it's credits.
So Jordan, do you want to talk about the post credit scene?
Go for it.
Okay.
This movie's
So
partnered with Adobe.
So they take over a German base
Yes.
and they find a time machine.
Yes.
And Uwe Boll shows cavemen with dinosaurs,
Yes.
and Rayne's there.
Yes.
Yeah. Where's that movie?
And then we cut to a fossil with the teeth. It's so dumb. Anyway. I want that movie.
I do too. I don't want any more BloodRayne. I lied. I don't want any more. I'm glad I don't. No more.
No more.
No more. No more. Jordan, you got anything? Hey, maybe there'd be no more Nazis in these Uwe Boll movies.
We only got 2 left. I doubt it. And there's a time machine?
Oh, and in the Name of the King too?
Yeah.
Well, they show him with guns.
Cool. So definitely Nazis gonna be in 2. What about 3?
I haven't seen 3.
Well, we only got 2 more movies left. I'm not loving the odds.
I just watched the trailer for In the Name of the King 2.
Oh, are you taking the over-under, or should we put money on this? Are you a betting man?
I mean, there's no Nazis in the Name of the King 1. Was there German Nazis? There wasn't.
Shit. Who's the guy who says Spirit Eyes?
Really, Hoda?
Really, Oda? There.
R.I.P.
I mean,
Spirit Eyes.
did you ever listen to him talk about politics?
He's dead now. He can't be a Nazi.
His eyes are closed.
Okay.
That's
right.
the last one. I promise.
Well, thank you, everyone, for
I wonder
joining
how many
us.
times we said Nazis in this thing. Do you think Spotify will take us down?
No, we'll probably actually get more views.
That's true. Fuck. What do you think? What do you think boosts the algorithm? Like, what if we said like, oh my god, like the libtards in the first 10 seconds?
I mean, the very first second of the Uwe Boll, I went white bread, white rights, and white rice.
White bread, white rice, and right rice.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. It's burned into my skull because I had to listen to it so much
During the election results.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good episode. That's a really funny episode. All right. Jordan, you have anything? Don't watch this movie.
You're gonna hate me for ratings, but yeah, let's do it.
All right. I have already rated.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I don't have it pulled up. Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo. Okay. Jordan. Movie rating. Is this movie better than Far Cry?
No. Imagine if I said yes.
Would you put this above Dungeons, In the Name of the King?
No.
Above House of the Dead?
No.
Above BloodRayne 1?
No.
Above Alone in the Dark?
No.
Above Postal?
No.
above BloodRayne 2?
I think yes.
Really? Okay. Okay.
I don't have a good reason. I just like the game way more.
Okay. Okay, so for game cred, would you...
Oh God. There's a lot of slashing going on, so I guess a 5.
So you're going to put this above Alone in the Dark.
Oh shit. Really?
How about... All right, would you put it above Postal?
Oh
I mean,
God.
you kind of can't because you didn't play the game.
No, I played 1.
That doesn't count.
Oh.
Would you put it above House of the Dead?
No.
Would you put it above Far Cry?
No.
In the Name of the King?
No.
BloodRayne 1?
No.
And then we're back to Alone in the Dark.
No.
BloodRayne 2?
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Wow.
Okay, Fun Meter? Far Cry?
No.
House of the Dead?
No. No.
Dungeon Siege?
No.
Okay.
No. It's at the bottom. It's
at the
okay.
bottom.
It's okay.
Okay. What's your video game rating?
Oh my God. 8.7. Yeah, it feels right.
And then I did
It's
not,
a head empty game. Just
I did not play it, so I'm going to match you.
sweet.
So yeah, video game 8.7. You gave this episode for all ratings. Oh, he is sick.
Yeah.
I'm
Did he
gonna-
watch In the Name of the King?
I'm going to call him.
Did he watch it?
No, but I'm going to call him just to give him his ratings because that's what Aldrich does.
Oh, that's right.
So you gave it a 49. I gave it a 44. The casting to level up rating, this is dead last
Good.
at a 33.33.
Okay.
So
As long as this and BloodRayne 2 are like bottom, which I said was gonna I said they were gonna make it to the top.
yeah, you said BloodRayne 1 or 2.
Yeah, we both did not guess Far Cry though.
Nope, I guessed House of the Dead and In the Name of the King.
I think you said Far Cry was gonna be the worst.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yep.
I think I might have agreed with you too.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
And Far Cry's the only one we're gonna go back and watch. So
You know, I got another 2 days off. I'm probably gonna watch it.
yeah,
Yeah. Especially if In the Name of the King 2 is bad, I'm just gonna pop in Far Cry.
yeah, and then watch Street Fighter after that.
Ooh. Those two movies back to back would be very good.
Yeah, same vibe.
Did
really.
I tell you that I am going to shotgun both Alone in the Dark and Alone in the Dark 2 back to back when we get to Alone in the Dark 2?
Why?
I hate myself.
Some journeys you take alone, Ben, and this is unfortunately one I will not be joining you on. So
You sure?
Man, if I didn't
There's
have,
got to be a
there
plot to
only,
Alone in the Dark.
The only way I could be more positive about this is if I didn't have a vasectomy. So,
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us on the Ooh of Boll as we journey through the cinematic hell that is an Ooh of Boll film. Remember to like, subscribe on all social medias. We are casting to level up at gmail.com.
that was such a stupid joke.
We are casting to level
I'm
up
sorry.
on YouTube, Twitter,
It's just a humble brag about
Instagram.
me not having balls anymore. I
Yeah.
still got balls. They just
Find us. We are
Snipped.
on all podcatchers. And any last thoughts?
we're done with BloodRayne.
It's a good day.
We're almost done. We only got 2 left.
2 left. How do you you started all right. You started this
Yes.
and then you poked the bear.
I poked the bear.
Me.
Okay.
Because now we're gonna continue this once a month.
We'll see. I think we'll watch like one more after this and just be like, actually, you know what? Never mind. That's what I'm hoping for.
I mean, if we want to be nice to ourselves, we could just go through and pick. We don't have to go chronologically.
I don't know. It's your idea. We went with my idea for the Uv Bowl, which I still stand by.
I'm sorry that Nazis are listening to this podcast.
I still.
I'm sorry that I
because
post.
they can't see. They gotta listen.
I'm sorry that I post on Twitter.
Okay, that was
tagged-
the last one.
I
I'm
tagged
sorry.
Uv
I'm making
Boll.
terrible jokes this time.
I tag Ooh of Boll, and then we get 200 to 300 views. I'm sorry.
Hopefully they're not viewing it because there's nothing to view. Anyway.
You stop being so goddamn literal. Anyway, game on.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Ben.
I love how they say that, but they don't know what a fucking fact is. All right, game on, laugh on, catch you at the respawn.
Woot woot!
Only 2 more lives
Only
left.
2 left.
2 more lives.
And then we can't respawn. We're gonna come back as zombies for Resident Evil 2.